these apples. This look like the apple that Eve made Adam eat.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. So someone else tells me what to do.
Good morning, y'all. I'm actually sort of reorganizing, sitting right here watching my girl Kyra. Love me some Kyra and Glam Squad I. So I'm going to run back out to Five Below. My baby girl need to take something back. Then I need to make a return to Didi's because the cushions, they also call nose pads, they are pretty much, one is gone. So one is part of it is gone. So I'm wondering, should I just go into a glasses store and get both of my glasses fixed, or should I just go and return them? Because I really like the glasses. Now that I'm thinking about it, as I'm talking to you, I'm like, oh, I really do like it. Why is it doing that? When it was just, okay, so that means the tops is going to have to come off. Because we ain't playing no games like this. The tops got to come off. Okay. This stuff. So this is how this is going to go for now. Okay. We're just going to do it like this until I feel like which type of acrylic drawer is gonna fit. And I think I might just get a small acrylic drawer, you know, because if I get an acrylic drawer to put these in, like this type of stuff, all these bottles, they're gonna sit up higher and they're not gonna go. I could put these down at the bottom, though. I did used to have my my coconut oil and sprays and like stuff like that. I used to have it at the bottom. Because all I have down here is all my, I showed y'all this stuff before. Just a bunch of stuff like wig bands, scarves, bonnets. And then I'll just leave these here because I feel like these could work to stay here. I need something I could put my toothbrush and what's the name? That's why I need to get the one from, not what's the name, my toothbrush and my toothpaste. I need to figure something I can put that in once I once I get more of the organizers. And this right here, y'all saw me buy this. I don't want it in my room. I was going to keep it in my cabinet, but it need to be in a more cool spot on the top of the refrigerator. I think I'm going to look on Amazon for some different type of organizer. But I just feel like all the organizers are pretty much what I showed you that I did my makeup vanity with, that I filled up my makeup vanity with. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to wear... Today, I'm going to wear this scent from Kim. I can't even remember. I think it's called Caramel Orchid. I feel like this is best like in like the winter time though, because it has that caramel. I love this. I really do love this. One of my favorite KKW fragrances. All right, we are in the grocery store. Now, we kind of been in here for a minute. I think I want one of the this dark. Yeah.
Here. You get an ice cream?
I'm getting this bubbly peach. Y'all, we was very busy today, and I felt like today was laundry day. Also, we went to, it's grocery day, and we were cleaning out the refrigerator yesterday or today. Sorry y'all for all the ding dong dinging in your ear. The ding dong dinging in your ear. Okay, so I came outside. We came outside after my lawn was getting done today. It was a pretty busy day for us today. Very busy. I was getting some stuff hauled, and I was getting my lawn done by a new person, a new guy. And why we came out, I had to park down the street so that, I don't know why I parked down the street, but I did, so he can have enough room to do everything. Y'all, why it was a bunch of baby spiders on my car? It was like probably like 40. Was it 40? It's probably like 40 baby spiders just crawling all over the side of my car. I'm just like, what the hell? Y'all got this Calypso lemonade paradise punch. It tastes okay. It says shake well, but it ain't really that good as I thought it was going to be. It almost tastes like it got some like watermelon in there. And I don't know if I really want watermelon. I wanted to make me a watermelon martini or a watermelon margarita. I was showing y'all out of my cocktail book. So I either wanted that. That's my baby girl acting funny by my window. She acting crazy by my window. But yeah, y'all, it was so many tiny ass spiders, and I hope that when I wake up in the morning, I don't see nothing in my car. I went inside the grocery store and I bought me some Raid, and I was spraying it all over my car when I came outside from the grocery store. But I killed them all before I got in the car. And I'm just a little bit ooped now, and I just hope nothing happens. Like, why was that all on my car? Because I had parked down the street. In front of, what, 2 houses down? 1, 2. I parked 2 houses down in front of my neighbor's house, and all of a sudden, but why are the spiders all on top of my car? That's weird. I'm never parking down the street again in my life. Well, I'm gonna make me a drink, though. I know that. My baby girl making mac and cheese again. We love her mac and cheese on the stove. I ain't never know nobody make mac and cheese on the stove that tastes that damn good. And I never even know anybody to make mac and cheese on the stove, period. But hers be tasting good, so I'm about to make me some salmon and fry it in the pan because I'm not waiting for it to bake. Because I'm super hungry and I'm trying not to go down the street and go get me some Popeyes. All right, I'm out. Every day. Ooh, look what I got in here. I forgot about these. I got them these chips and they said, oh my God, but they never went to change them. And we just changed it. You know, there's a big debate on whether you should have containers for items in your kitchen. Like, people are like, why are we putting the eggs into an egg container? Because we are that grills, okay? What do you want for my purse?
I need your cookie.
Yes, we. All right, I'll quick call. Elbow. Had to get the Tox, the soft ones, because sometimes I be making mini burritos. When I got a sweet and spicy matcha. Yes, I know it's a little dark right here, y'all, because I decided to take the light out of here and put it upstairs because I didn't have another one. So I should have bought some while I was at the store today, and I didn't. But anyway, y'all. And then I got this chocolate cream pie, tuna and water. You know, I had to get my hot sauces. Got some Biscoffs. And this is with the Belgian chocolate in the back of it. We got some garlic bread to go with our spaghetti for one of these spaghetti nights. Oreos, period. Had these 0-calorie Cascade ice. I got orange mango, one in cranberry pomegranate, and then pink grapefruit. You guys can take these ones. I already did them. And then I got some passion fruit Florida naturals and also the lemonade strawberry. This one is bomb. I never tasted this one before. We'll try it. And then this is for my champagne for my mimosa. Period. Milk, whipping cream. Y'all know I stay with the Tillamook Sharp. Some more Sharp. And then some Gouda. And then some of these sandwiches. My baby girls wanted these bad. What is this? These Lindsay's homemade, this is Italian ice. Then my Fakin' Bacon, some tuna steaks. And then they got some toaster strudels. This is a pork, are these pork ribs? Pork ribs?
They're not beef ribs.
Pork ribs. She mad because I got them beef ribs last time and they were no meat on them. And then some chicken breasts. Oh, I got me this, look, I got this ready to go pineapple. The pineapple is ready to go. And then some mini muffin. Why she get blueberry? I wanted chocolate chip. And then some cracked pepper Triscuit. These salmons, oh my God, they was $6. And then, of course, we gonna have this caramel macchiato. Everything, y'all. I'm super tired. I'm about to make me a little bubbly. Me and the kids about to watch their favorite cartoon called Bluey. Okay, so I also bought these no-shell cocoa cookie pistachio. This is how they look. Yeah, it tastes like a little sweet, a little taste at the end. It's not super cookie tasting. And then you taste that real salty taste at the end. They're not too bad though. One piece broke. This one piece broke. And we gone. Spike it. Okay, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, and then we just gonna put a little something in there. A little something. A little something. Maybe I should put one more. I should put it like, put it on the top. Why is it not laying down? Just drip it all in here. Yes, y'all. Ooh, that's gonna be too good. I feel like I kind of cooked my salmon a little too hard. But look at these apples. This look like the apple that Eve made Adam eat. Y'all, it's literally, look how red. Y'all, let me show y'all the rest of them. Look how red, y'all. Look how red these apples are. These are the apples that Eve convinced Adam to eat. They look so red. They look like the ones off of TV though. They look so freaking good. Look how red these, and I'm telling y'all how red they look to y'all. They look light. In person, they are dark red. They look light on camera. And I think it's because of all the lighting in here. Yeah, so I just can't believe it. But I do have lemons buried under here. I got so many of them. That's why I didn't buy too much at the store today, because I already had all these. Not too bad. Oh, this actually is pretty good. And imagine though, imagine if I like smash down the mint inside of it. It'll be really good. All those flavors together would be so good. But right now it's just kind of like poured in. It's not really done up, but it tastes really good. Bud's going to get his nails groomed by the girls. They taking him in. See, how you feeling? You feeling better? He has short nails. Ooh. I should have crunched it up a little bit tinier to sprinkle it better, but look at that. Ooh. Y'all, look at that. That'll be a cute picture. Cute. We getting ready to go into the car wash. Ooh, baby.
Driving alone, I go past your house. Know something is wrong, cause you've been missing out. No good morning messages for days, oh. Texting your phone, a message unread. Are you there alone? Is she in your bed? Got so many questions in my head. Look at me, you got me out here acting a fool. Since you don't wanna act right, I'ma show you what it feels like, yeah. Ooh, baby, you can play the game, I ain't waiting up on you. Ooh, baby, watch me walk away, I'ma find me someone new. Ooh, baby, you'll be coming back with another lame excuse. Ooh, baby, you can play the game, yeah.
All right, y'all, we done with the car wash. I think I'm going to start my July weekly journal. And, yeah, I think that'll be fun. Yeah. That's my baby girl over here. She just doing her thing with we got our glass on. You see her over there. We just doing our thing. We sitting here waiting for their sister to come out. So they getting their little stuff, and then I'm going back to the house. And I'm hoping that I will film today, y'all. I may not. All right, y'all, I decided to take out some time, relax. I set up my new Wayfair umbrella. Yes, have my little drink going while the kids have their water slide. We got our little watermelon treats outside. Yes, just chilling.
My birthday is New Year's every year. And so when you start dating me, he started dating me really like February-ish of 21. I said, look, when I date somebody, they gotta take me on at least 2 trips a year. One of them is New Year's Eve.
That's not bad. 2 trips a year, that's not bad.
Figured out. It doesn't have to be exactly on that day, but my birthday is over that
You will travel.
And he told me he was taking me. He was asking me about hotels, asking me about flights, all of those things. And it's like a Friday. I've gone to the mall with my girlfriends. I've gone shopping. Baby, guess what? I got these new outfits for my birthday trip on Monday. I can't wait. He's like, yeah, about that. So I gotta tell you. We can't go. I don't have it.
Why did you lie to her? She an attorney. She probably could have paid for it. Or just said, okay, well, you know what? I'm pissed off at you. I'm just going to go with my girls. And we'll just go lay in the sun with some lemonade in the shade, you know? He could have gave her an option. But he probably didn't want to give her that option, number one. And number two, he probably just really didn't have it. And if he would have probably spent on it, he probably would have been broke. Or maybe he couldn't pay his bills. But I don't even know if Simone don't got no kids. See, Simone, you need to be with somebody who ain't got no kids. Many people more to her age group, and they're going to have kids.
Better understand his insecurities and where he is. I believe he didn't want me to go with my girlfriends because he didn't want to have to explain to people, why aren't you with Simone on her birthday? Why Simone running around with
What did I just say? I said he could have given her an opportunity way before, tell her you can't go. She could have went with her girls. They probably would have loved to catch up, get with each other, and he didn't want her to go. And also, he don't want her to go with the girls because Simone looked pretty good. She's a good catch, just all around. It looked like she got her natural hair. She, you know, she looking like she work out. She looked pretty good. She got some money. All right, she got some money, and she said he a car salesman. I mean, anyway, she should have did the background check just like she did on Derek Jackson on his ass. She said, I could provide my own stuff as a single woman for stuff on my own birthday if you was going to do this. And he said, well, you think I wasn't going to let you do that for your birthday, but you ruined it.
My girlfriends, because he didn't want to have to explain to people, why aren't you with Simone on her birthday? Why Simone running around with her girlfriends? Why, in the truth of the matter is, it was not a priority. And so, running back...
Important to him is going to get done. But if it's important to you, way, you're kind of smiling. I don't know. What's your thoughts? I don't know if you know us, but that's what I
Yes, check, plus A, plus. Our second wedding date, not our first date. So we had the birthday thing, and then I was supposed to be getting married April 15th. But 2 months before, he didn't have his money together. So to the people who are telling me I should have a backyard barbecue for a wedding if I truly love this man, I'm saying, no, thank you. Because I have discovered he can afford what he wants to afford. And
he can afford what he wants to.
And I shouldn't have to settle, and neither should any one other woman watching here.
Especially if you financially responsible and we like, okay, babe, the wedding is $5,000. You got your half. He don't have his half. Oh, we about to buy a car. You got your half. He don't have his half. The bill due. You got your half. He don't got his half. That's a problem. And it's not about, oh, you're a gold digger. You don't have the money. It's always money, money, money. You cannot pay your mortgage off love. You can't buy groceries on love. It needs to be some compatibility. Yes, we are in love. We love each other. Our union, we're going to get married one day, but we also have to be financially, and we have to be responsible domestically too, for the household, for bills, all of that, for the kids. You can't just be you can't just be with somebody who is financially irresponsible and thinking that, oh, what I need to do is important for me, but for you, it's not. So I'm not going to get the money for you, but I'm gonna get the money when it's time to do something nice for me. No, that's just not fair. That's not cool. And it's really, I want to say irresponsible. It's another word I'm looking for, but because I had some shots of vodka, I can't think of it. But inconsiderate. That's what I'm saying. It's very inconsiderate. If she was only in it for the money, she would have just told him, you pay for everything. It sounded like she wanted to do a nice little 50-50 with him, but he just wasn't up to it. And to me, it sounded like he didn't really want to get married. Because anybody that really want to get married, you're going to work together. And then also after a while, like when you in a relationship and then you get engaged and then you guys start living together. She said she was Airbnb in her place, and then she was Airbnb in her place making some ducats. So she Airbnb in property. And she attorney, so she's definitely getting to the bag. Then you start living with somebody and you see that they getting to their money and you just may not be. And so you start getting jealous, a little envious. You might start kind of doing something to hold him back. Like he did that on purpose for her birthday. He could have paid for it. He could have let her know and be ahead of time. He wanted her day to be spoiled. He knew what he was doing. Dr. Kojo, that's his name on there. He asked the questions that a lot of interviewers will not ask some people, Even if he ain't gonna go crazy on you, he gonna ask them questions. She crying. She crying. And first of all, Simone look good. And when I look at Rashid, it's almost like they don't match. And not even just for outer appearance. It's just something in him that just don't seem like it match. Even the day of his exposing himself video, He just looked weird. I don't know. And Simone looked so cute, her little curl. I don't know. Something was off. But she knew how he was. She knew how he was. We all be knowing.
It's a hustle. Like where you're like, hustling, I got this car and I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna do this. And I said, look, if you want to be a hustle man, go get you a girl who like drug dealers.
Oh, so I thought he was a car salesman. So you mean to tell me he was buying whores? And he was flea-yipping them? Oh, he was flea-yipping them. Okay, he would. I thought he was a car salesman, like he worked on a lot. Or like he had his own, like, car lot business. So he just was flea-yipping. Y'all, I done talked about this enough, child. Y'all watch Little Black Book 91. So y'all can see this for yourself in live in the flesh. And then go watch Rashid's video. Or you can watch Little Black Book 91's breakdown of his video. You can't make this up. You can't make it up. This is the part this is what we needed to see on TV. Not the Ready to Love Simone and Rashid. We needed to see this on a WeTV. I think it's on WeTV. And they need to have a camera following their daily lives. So we could have just seen this on a reality show. Because this would have been good for TV. This would have been perfect. Y'all, I'm tired. But I ain't going to sleep because I'm about to finish watching this interview. But, woo, baby. Can't make it up. Y'all, go watch Little Black Book 91. If there is something else that's going, that I feel like is need to be said, I'm going to come back. Just go on in. I'm waiting on my pizza.
What was the name for your order, man?
But mine is ready. I'm waiting on it. Me telling me to shoe on. But I can wait in the front if y'all need me to. All right, thank you. You too. Talking about his is ready. I'm a little bit irritated. I think my period's coming. It's about yours ain't ready. Mine's is. I should have sat there for longer. And it's funny how when I started arguing with him, then all of a sudden they're like, oh, it's ready. Don't play with me. Because you probably see, because I'm short. So over my chair thing, you can't really see anybody. But you can probably tell there's girls in the car. You know what I'm saying? So he probably taking advantage of that or whatever. Like, boy, don't play with me. I was kind of, that really, I was really behind that. Like, boy, stop playing. But yeah, y'all, I was ready to go off on the old man. Hand him the canyon right now. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to go back to the house and we're about to eat our pizza. I was going to try to have a little movie night with the girls, but when I asked them, and I think they wanted to play their game because they was doing all their water. They was in the backyard with their water slide. Which I wish I'd have kept more grass because I felt it would have been more padded for them. So I'm going to have to look for a nice outside yard rug to go under that. Then apply the tarp under, and then they'll have like a little extra padding. So we back to the house. Sitting here watching a YouTube video with this drama that went down with Cardi B and the billionaire stepson. Cardi called him out for partying. She basically claimed that he should have been home and he should have been grieving. I know at one time one of my family members passed away and I had already had a booked trip for New Orleans and I wasn't going to go. But the funeral wasn't going to be for like another 2 weeks. It was a long time for the funeral to be coming up. So I still went on the trip and it actually helped me to not be so sad or not to feel so depressed and like all this anxiety surrounding the death of my loved one. So sometimes people do grieve in different ways. Me being out there in New Orleans, going to the Essence Festival, I still cried sometimes in the hotel, in the car. I still had those moments of grief, but for the most part, I was happy that I went. I was happy that I was able to get out and have some fun to get my mind off of the funeral. Wasn't going to take place for another like 2 weeks and a half. And so when we arrived back home, the funeral wasn't for like another 4 or 5 days. So it had been almost 3 weeks before we actually went to the services. So it was good to get out. Some people grieve differently. Some people need a different change of scenery when they're grieving. And that's just what it is. And so for her to go in on him about his way of grieving or his way of doing things surrounding the death, it was really kind of hypocritical. Some people look at it like you're apathetic, you know, don't care, you being inconsiderate. All I would have been doing was sitting around being sad, depressed, having, you know, just really in just mourning. And so, not that I still wasn't mourning, that really took our minds off it because we had deaths before that too. So it was kind of like a relief. It was really a relief to go. And like I said, we still cried out there and stuff too, but it really took our mind off of it. And some people just grieve different. They need to change the scenery and to do different things during something like that, especially if it's happened before. So I don't think anybody should judge anybody for stuff like that. I pretty much understood what he was going through. And so, yeah, some people grieve differently. Anyway, y'all, I was just thinking about that because I was watching a little YouTube video and I was like, ooh-wee. I understood what he was going through because I had been through it myself. So I'm making me some potato salad. I didn't cut up the eggs yet. I put barbecue on my tuna steaks after I season them. And I close it up in a foil and I put it in the oven. And if it don't come out to my liking, I'm gonna pop it into the skillet and give it more of like a charred taste, but I really don't want to. I want to keep it baked. So I'm done. I just put a little bit of spinach and some watermelon in a bowl together. And then I have my tuna steak and then I have some potato salad. But yeah, it tastes really good, y'all. I put a little bit of extra eggs in there. Good morning, you guys. It is Saturday morning. I cleaned up late last night, y'all. I'm not talking about cleaning. That's how it is when you get older. You are happy to have your house clean. You're happy to buy things for your house for decor. That is how it is when you get older. You just want things clean. And you don't want to clean, so you have to clean so that you don't have to clean on the time that you don't really feel like cleaning. So then you do clean and everything's clean so you can relax. Did you get that one? I'll say it again. Roll it back. Well, I had some Panera yesterday. They're supposed to give us a sourdough bread bowl with broccoli and cheddar cheese. With broccoli, I think it was broccoli cheddar mac and cheese. That's what it's called, broccoli cheddar mac and cheese. But they ended up giving us this broccoli cheddar cheese soup. I was so excited to taste it with mac and cheese in there, so I kind of wanted to call them and say, hey, y'all messed up on our order. But I never did, and so I just had the bread bowl. I only ate half of it. I tried to rewarm it up, but yesterday I was actually outside. And I don't think I even really showed y'all really, but I was outside chilling with the kids on their water slide. Yes, I was sitting up under that nice good shade because I have a huge umbrella that I got from Wayfair. Yeah, I was sitting there chilling, but I did try to rewarm it up. It was like half of the bowl and I was like, I'm not really feeling it, so I chucked it. But they do give you like chips or bread. I would have rather had chips, but my baby girl ended up buying me the bread, so I'm gonna make me a salmon sandwich with that bread today. She woke me up. She's like, I'm about to order Panera. You want a soup bowl? I was like, yes. That was so good. I just sat outside with my little orange juice. And the kids went outside at about 2 something, and it was like doing their water slide. I was sitting there chilling, listening to a podcast while they had my speaker listening to their nice little pop and rock music, and it was just really cool. It was actually really cool to sit down out there. Like I said, I got the umbrella from Wayfair, so if you guys purchase from Wayfair, remember that you will have a fee when you sit in it back, not like Amazon, or at least I don't think so. I don't think Amazon ever charged me. But one thing I have to say is the umbrella that I was going to get from Amazon, it came with the table, but it looked kind of cheesy now, think about it. But I already had a table. It's doing a stanky leg, but on its last 3 legs. Baby girl, like I told y'all, they can pretty much put a lot of stuff together. So she ended up putting some nails that we found into the, screws into the table. So now the table's holding up. And so, but the only thing is, my umbrella is so heavy and so huge. And that's the point I was making, that Wayfair has huge umbrella. Like, it really blocks out the sun. For the price that I paid for it, I paid $80 something, I think, for this. So I thought, when I saw it with the little cheap chairs, it has like some cheap chairs on like a little cheap table, and then it had this big umbrella. I was like, ooh, I want to get that. Or it was between me just getting that set or just an umbrella with solar lights. But I was like, ooh, I have solar lights already. But anyway, my point is, I thought when I was getting this umbrella from Wayfair, I thought that it came with these little cheap chairs and a table. I was like, ooh, that's not bad. it showed that this thing cost like 100 and something. It's on sale for 80. No, they were only talking about the umbrella was on sale for 80. So it was okay though. But the only thing is the umbrella comes with the pole, the umbrella, but no base, a flat base to sit it in. So I need to look for one because right now I have 2 of my bricks sitting around it so that it doesn't tip over. Yeah, today was the day that I chose to stay in bed and edit and don't go downstairs, because if I go downstairs, I'm going to cook. I notice a lot of times, you guys, in my morning chats, I'm always right here in my bathroom just chatting to y'all for about a good 5-7 minutes. But yeah, that's how it just goes down now. So I'm going to be editing. I'm kind of like behind on my editing, but I've been, as soon as I post on here, I try to hurry up and start editing that same exact day. But it's kind of good that I'm about a week. Yeah, I'm probably about a week or so behind, which is really good because this probably was about maybe 3 months ago. I was planning on posting, like just posting every day for 1 month out of the summer. I wanted it to be something like Christmas in July. That's what I was going to do. But then I was like, no, do I feel like hauling out all my Christmas stuff and putting it up? And really, when Christmas comes, I'm not going to have that Christmas spirit, or, you know, that feeling of when you're getting everything out and it's the initial, like, you getting into the Christmas spirit. So you pull everything out the garage, out of its place, and you put it, you know, start to go through and sift through and put it together. Like, I feel like I'm going to miss that part of it. So I was like, no. So then I had a second idea of doing July journals. And so that's what I wanted to do. But initially it was me wanting to post every day for Christmas in July. Yeah, so I had this idea for a while, but I was going to call it Christmas in July. But then I was like, no, let me not do that. So I'm going to call it July journals. And so, and it's going to be something like Vlogtober, like I did, where I'm not going to post every single day, but I'm going to post weekly journals. I'm actually going to do another perfume review. You guys already saw it in my vlogs, the boy smells, but I want to go and do like a standalone video for it, for my boy smells. So I'm going to do that.
I feel like the things that he's doing are now a liability.
Yeah, I'm just doing a little bit of LASH.
Separate relationship.
What do you mean by that?
They would text each other. I was catching them having like secret whispering conversations in the house.
Why would the nanny be just texting your husband? Shouldn't it? I mean, isn't it a parent?
Well, first of all, Your Honor, it's not that we're texting. You know, as a nanny, there's certain instructions.
First of all, why are you talking? We need her to finish.
She makes it hard for the female to text her because she, you know, our nanny, she already feels uncomfortable by the vibe that she gives our nanny.
Because I'm just questioning.
You know, we have a newborn baby.
Don't y'all understand? Wait, hold on. Parents, you have a phone, and the nanny that's going to take care of the baby has a phone. Why wouldn't you all be on a group text?
Thank you.
Talking about the baby? That's all. I want to be clear about that.
Again, to notify her that, you know, the nanny actually had an emergency that she had to tend to really fast and she had to get there really quickly. You know, so I left and I took her.
What happened to the baby?
There with
the baby. We go to the dance studio. There's a lot of hands, a lot of help. You know, so it wasn't even a far trip. It was she had to grab something.
Now I have to work.
And I have to bring it back.
Also attending to make sure the baby is good. That's why the nanny is there.
I'm so glad that the nanny in question is able for us to join, right?
There for about 6 months before I was approached by Mr. James to be their nanny, and I did that for about 3 or 4 weeks before I went sour and I was terminated by Mrs. James.
Okay. So you know I have to ask this. Did you have any kind of intimate relationship with Mr. James?
Absolutely not. Being a woman, I understand what kind of dynamics can exist in relationships, but I just feel like there was a lot of things that jumped to the gun, a lot of emotions that went way
I
high.
feel like a lot of times, as a woman, she could have stepped up or stepped to the side and not done certain things. Maybe asked to be in a group chat with me so she wouldn't feel, like he said, uncomfortable or afraid. With those things from woman to woman, then you should have just done this.
If I'm going to walk into another woman's home,
Yes.
the last thing I want is for her to feel some kind of way about me.
Yeah.
So I have this sort of reputation, Robert will tell you. I make friends with the wives of my boys. It's actually, everybody knows that is who I am. What happened the night you were fired?
Okay, so the night that I was fired, they had came back. It was pretty late. They came back like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and Mr. James, he was asking me about the baby. So I'm like, okay. I'm telling him what happened, and we were kind of whispering, and she just comes past and is like, what is y'all whispering about? What are y'all doing? Just jumping down our throats. And it was kind of awkward because I'm trying to tell about what happened at the night with the kids, what went on. So after that, I was kind of uncomfortable, but like you said, I don't want to step on her shoes. This is her house at the end of the day.
I didn't jump out and just ask them, what are you whispering about? I kind of, that sounds crazy. So I basically went over there and said, what are you guys talking about? Like, what's going on with the baby? And they have their separate thing.
So like, no matter what I try, everything's always wrong.
You have to work harder to make sure that your wife feels secure. And let me be real clear. You need to hire an abuela, the hunchback kind, with the little pimple right here and the black hair coming out. While we're having a private conversation.
Yeah, so, but I wouldn't even say it was private. If she would have came in and approached it properly, it wouldn't have been an issue. But because she came in the room already suspicious, that's why I went left.
So I'm just worried about something. But Miss Glenn, if you're updating on the baby, why didn't you update the couple? That's all I want to know.
Well, at the time, he's the one that asked. She didn't ask. If they were both in the room and they were asking me, I would have. It was just him. He asked me. He came to me.
Baby was, sleeping. Didn't want to make too much noise. So just a quick debrief. It's supposed to be over. Good night. But
Then it went left.
Yes, it went left when Ayana came in the room asking questions. And can you imagine when you're not doing anything and somebody is like asking you something in an accusatory tone? And to be honest,
I don't care. It was still some little bit of intimate something. I don't believe them.
Woman, I know how it feels to be in that kind of situation. So I didn't even say anything. So after that, I asked him for a ride home. So he said yes. He's always a gentleman. He always takes me home. I mean, like,
why do he need to take you home?
Is there an issue with me asking for a ride home?
Uber and just get out of the whole situation. I'll Uber home.
honestly,
And she lives literally a block and a half, like, away from us.
Your Honor,
But it's
old
still
school.
3 o'clock in the morning.
I was raised that, to take a...
This is really a bull mess story.
You know what, Miss Glenn, I trust that you did absolutely nothing wrong. I trust that. Okay? You don't even come across like a young lady that would. Okay? But I'm old school too. The nanny coming into my house can't look like you. I'm biased. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna get, but the nanny coming in my house, she gonna have a hunchback, look like an abuela, look like Witchy Poo, with a little bump right here and a black hair coming out of her skin. That's
I agree. With what I see, I wouldn't be surprised if the nanny, the old nanny, was running out of there too.
First of all, why did the nanny try to make that dig though? Why she try to make that little dig? You know I'm putting on my elf. I'm really supposed to be doing a video of all my lippies and I haven't, y'all. It's the procrastination. I ain't gonna lie. It's something that he probably has done in the past that make her not trustworthy of him. Y'all may not have been doing anything, but just y'all giggling, y'all kikiing behind the scenes is enough for her to feel like what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So let's not pretend that you being in a car with him, leaving the baby at the dance studio when you're the nanny, and you guys are going off to go get something to eat or to a store. I don't know where it was, but this sounds suspicious. And that lady had every right to be mad at her husband. Now, taking out on the nanny, probably not. But if you in my house, let me turn it back. But if you in my house and I'm kind of feeling like something is going on, she should have approach the situation in a calm way, probably, obviously, for surely. But you should have definitely said something.
Y'all tried to do to fix it.
I brought divorce papers basically because the crossroads is either he moves differently and figures out how to make me feel secure as his wife and the person that takes care of his kids and the person that owns businesses with him.
How's your intimacy life together?
It's, I mean,
non-existent.
It's non-existent with everything that's
Oh, look.
We're always hearing that. I feel like we 2 hours.
She said non-existent, and I said the same thing.
Like probably to watch TV on our way to sleep.
Why did I know she was gonna say that?
Barely or rarely get to.
Y'all are a young couple.
Yeah, y'all acting like y'all 60. I feel like they acting like they like 60 or 40 years old or like 50 years old where they losing the mojo. Y'all like 30 something.
You know the difference?
Exactly.
Because being honorable is not about cheating. It's about being respectful.
I'm super crazy high. I'm sweating profusely. And I need to go. And maybe something to eat because before I faint. Alright, y'all. I'm taking these off tonight though. Y'all just put them on. Give a little cutesy around the house. Just in case I do like any Snapchats or anything, I can kind of like have my lashes on. But I'll take them off later on tonight. It fell off the refrigerator. Look at it. Look. It is ready to be cut. It was ready to be cut when I bought it. But look.
Baby, I
Look at this. Look at that web. Like, why? Why is that web there? So now she got in the water, so she don't got no press no more. It's over. Y'all, we are going to get a pool at Leslie's Pool Supplies. So I'm about to go in. Oh, sorry. She got goggles, and then she got a pool noodle. Let me see, noodle. Y'all about to have so much fun with the pool. Hey, y'all, this is the pool. So they kind of like halfway got it together. And so here is the brand right here. It's called Best Way Fast Set Fill and Rise Pool. All right, y'all. I'm getting ready to make me a pina colada. Some pineapples. So, y'all, it is so... it's so sweet. Let's taste it. It tastes creamy and good. You get the cream coconut, and then you can pop a shot of Hennessy into this. Now that is another level of pina colada. If you want to keep it kind of low key, this is the one for you. Cheers.
It's just a laid back vibe, baby. Straight up. It's just a laid back vibe, baby. Straight up. It's just a laid back vibe, baby. Straight up. It's just a laid...
Baby, you don't know what you do to me.